Have you ever wondered how to read people like a book? It all starts with mastering the subtle yet powerful language of the body. Imagine this. A person's body is like a canvas, and their emotions and intentions are the paint. The way they stand, the gestures they use, the expressions they wear, all these are strokes of paint on that canvas, revealing a picture of their inner world. A slight shift in posture, a fleeting facial expression, or even the way they place their hands can speak volumes. It's as if our bodies are shouting what our lips dare not say. And the fascinating part, we're all capable of understanding this silent language. It's a universal dialect, spoken and understood by every human being. So, the next time you're in a conversation, pay close attention to the body language. Mastering the art of reading body language can be your first step to understanding people better. So, you've got the basics of body language down. What's next? Well, our journey into the art of reading people takes us to the realm of active listening and empathy. These two are the unsung heroes of understanding others. Active listening is more than just hearing words. It's about fully focusing on the speaker, noting their tone of voice, and engaging in their narrative. Imagine you're a detective, piecing together a story from subtle clues. You ask open-ended questions, not to interrogate, but to delve deeper into their thoughts and true feelings. Now enter empathy. It's about putting yourself in their shoes, feeling their emotions, and seeing the world from their perspective. It's a genuine interest in their experience, not just a sympathetic nod. These tools, active listening and empathy, give you the power to decode what's unsaid, to understand the layers beneath spoken words. Remember, genuine interest and empathy are key to truly understanding someone. Now let's delve into the role of context in reading people. You see, behavior is not an isolated phenomenon. It's heavily influenced by the environment and the situation at hand. For example, a person might act differently at a formal business meeting than at a casual dinner with friends. The tenseness in their shoulders at the office might be a sign of stress, while a relaxed posture at the dinner table could mean they're at ease. Similarly, a person might speak more freely about personal matters in the comfort of their home, but be tight-lipped in a public setting. This goes to show how much the context can shape and impact a person's behavior. So when you're observing someone, don't just focus on their words or actions alone. Look at the bigger picture. Pay attention to the circumstances surrounding their behavior. Always consider the context when trying to understand someone's actions or words. Are you ready to dive into the world of emotions? Psychology has identified 6 universal emotions that are experienced by all humans. These are happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, fear, and disgust. Each of these emotions has typical expressions that are universally recognized. For instance, a genuine smile often indicates happiness, while a furrowed brow could signal anger or concern. Recognizing these emotions and their typical expressions provides valuable insight into someone's state of mind. It's like decoding a secret language. Understanding this emotional language can help you read people like a pro. For example, noticing the difference between a genuine smile and a forced smile can convey entirely different messages about a person's true feelings. Being able to identify universal emotions is a crucial part of reading people. It's a fascinating journey into the human mind, and one that can enhance our understanding of others and of ourselves. So let's continue this exploration in our next scene. Let's move on to the subtle signs that often go unnoticed. Behavioral changes, however slight they may be, can reveal a lot about a person's emotional state. These shifts can be as simple as avoiding eye contact or a change in their tone of voice. Imagine you're having a conversation with a friend. Suddenly they start to avoid your gaze, their voice becomes quieter, or maybe their speech slows down. These could be signs of discomfort, possibly indicating that the topic of conversation is causing them some unease. Similarly, a change in the tone of voice can be quite telling. If someone's voice suddenly becomes high-pitched or shaky, it could denote nervousness or fear. On the other hand, a drop in volume could suggest that they're withholding something. It's crucial to remember that these signs may not always mean the same thing for everyone. Different people have different ways of expressing their emotions, but by paying attention to these changes, you can gain valuable insights into someone's thoughts and feelings. Ever heard of the mirroring technique? It's a fascinating concept from the world of psychology. Essentially, mirroring is subtly imitating another person's body language, gestures, and speech patterns. It might sound a little strange, but this technique can work wonders in fostering a sense of connection and understanding. Imagine you're having a conversation with someone. You notice they're leaning in, so you lean in too. They're speaking softly, and you match their tone. These actions are forms of mirroring. It's a subconscious way of saying, "I'm with you, I understand you." But remember, subtlety is key. Overdoing it can come across as mimicry, which might make the other person uncomfortable. The goal is to create empathy and rapport, not to copy someone's every move. So next time you're trying to understand someone better, consider employing the mirroring technique. It's a powerful tool that can open doors to deeper connections. Mirroring can be a very effective tool in reading people. How often do you trust your gut feeling? This question might seem simple, but it's at the heart of intuition, a crucial component in understanding others. Intuition is that whispering voice inside you, that gut feeling nudging you in a particular direction without the need for overt reasoning. It's an instinctive, immediate response that can often guide us in reading people. However, relying solely on intuition can be misleading, as our instincts can sometimes be swayed by biases or emotions. Therefore, it's important to strike a balance. Trusting your intuition should go hand in hand with considering observable evidence. Pay close attention to the person's words, tone, body language, and behavioral changes. These concrete cues can validate or challenge your initial gut feeling, providing a more accurate read on the situation. So intuitive understanding is not about ignoring logic and evidence, but rather about integrating them. Trusting your instincts, while considering the evidence, can greatly enhance your ability to read people. Now let's talk about motivations and humility. Unraveling motivations can be like solving a complex puzzle. It's about understanding the why behind actions and words. This is where humility comes into play. We must acknowledge that reading people is not an exact science. It's a skill, one that requires patience, practice, and a readiness to make mistakes. There are limitations to our interpretations. We can't always fully grasp another's thoughts or feelings, and that's okay. It's crucial to approach each interaction with an open mind, ready to learn, ready to adapt. We must also be aware of our own biases. They can cloud our judgment and lead to misinterpretations. So, humility is not just about acknowledging our limitations, it's about actively working to overcome them. In the end, understanding motivations and practicing humility doesn't just make us better at reading people. It makes us better listeners, better friends, better humans. Understanding motivations and practicing humility can make you a better reader of people. So, how can you improve your ability to read people? The answer lies in practice and learning from experience. Just as a musician hones their craft through countless hours of practice, the art of reading people too demands dedication. Engage in diverse interactions, immerse yourself in a variety of social settings, and observe. Take note of your successes, but more importantly, learn from your mistakes. Did you misread someone's body language or tone of voice? Reflect on why that might have been. What can you do differently next time? Feedback from others can be an invaluable tool in this process. Don't hesitate to ask others for their perspective. You might be surprised at what you can learn. And never stop expanding your knowledge. Dive into books on psychology, linguistics, and communication. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to understand the complexities of human behavior. Remember, practice makes perfect when it comes to reading people. So, are you ready to start reading people like a pro? We've journeyed through the fascinating world of psychology, understanding the power of body language, the importance of active listening, empathy, and context. We've explored the 6 universal emotions and their expressions, and how behavioral changes can reveal deeper truths. We've delved into the mirroring technique, the trust in intuition, the analysis of motivations, and the value of humility. The art of reading people, like any other skill, improves with practice and reflection. It's a continuous learning process that requires an open mind, a willingness to adapt, and a thirst for knowledge. Expand your understanding of psychology, linguistics, and communication. Engage in diverse interactions, reflect on your successes and mistakes, and seek feedback. Never stop learning, never stop growing. Thank you so much for watching. Love and blessings from Human Sci-Fax. Until next time, folks. Before we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. Your thoughts and insights are incredibly valuable to us. They help shape our content, making it more relevant and engaging for our esteemed viewers. Have you found our comprehensive exploration into the world of reading people enlightening? Did the video inspire you to reflect on your own experiences or methods of understanding others? We invite you to share these reflections, stories, or techniques in the comments section below. Every piece of feedback, every shared story, contributes to our cumulative understanding and appreciation of the complex functions of the human mind. Remember, your engagement does not just enrich our content, but it also fosters a vibrant community of enthusiastic learners, much like yourself. If you found today's video worthwhile, we encourage you to hit the like button. This simple act helps us reach out to more individuals interested in diving deep into the fascinating realm of psychology. Moreover, consider subscribing to our channel, Human Sci-Facts, to stay abreast of our latest explorations into the human psyche. We regularly update the channel with thought-provoking content that is sure to intrigue and enlighten you. To ensure that you do not miss these enriching engagements, do click the bell icon. This way, you'll be promptly notified about our latest releases. As we continue on this enriching journey of knowledge and understanding, we encourage you to stay curious, stay vigilant, and always remember, understanding others is a reflection of understanding oneself. Thank you for your time and active participation. Love and blessings from Human Sci-Facts.